Hey guys, a bit unusual time today. I hope you're having a wonderful time wherever you are. Take care of yourself. We might decided to play Witcher 3 today. Wait a second, let me just, okay. Again, more Witcher 3 today. So, let's get into this, shall we? A really unusual stream. Usually, I don't stream this. Yo! Hey, Cyber! How are you? How are your exams?
Where are you skittering off to, Silvermane?
Nice. Hey, I'm happy for you. I mean, by the way, what exams are you taking? Like, uh-huh. Nerd. Hey! Ooh. Cemetery, okay. I forgot about that. So, Regis. Here we go. Uh-huh.
Regis!
Damn it. Locked.
Uh-huh.
No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be. Gotta be another way in around here.
Uh-huh. I see the... Come on. Goes blood. I see. Oh, kick him more.
Not your lucky day.
Come on!
Kiki Moors. Fiddles aplenty around here.
Time to end this.
Decaying bones. Kiki Moors must have tunneled into the grave. Kiki Moor eggs. Need to incinerate some stench.
Yeah. Need to burn them.
Shit.
Okay. Nice. Come on.
An illusion.
Yeah, an illusion. Whoa,
Interesting.
more loot. More loot for me. Knight's Oath. Ooh. Wait a second. Interesting. Nice. Nicely done. Okay. Nah, I'll check it out later. I'm streaming right now.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state.
Exactly.
Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Detlef wants. If he does not
And
wish
what
to be
he
found,
wants.
you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Gotta be. Some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. Three of those pieces were hands.
Chopped in pieces.
Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
Guys, I hope you're having a wonderful time wherever you are. We're planning to finish Witcher 3, maybe 2, maybe 3 streams. We'll see. We just need to do everything. So that's why I'm streaming at
Detlef's
unusual
hand,
time.
Without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
What do you want to use
The
the hand
hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
for? Covenarius is...
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Covenarius never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests.
Nah, Magic
It's
of 69 is gone.
So, without delving into
For you.
details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics.
96?
This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Detlef was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Detlef's hideout.
The ring.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Detlef. To remind him of the ideals.
Cyberfall guy used to be.
Can't you just summon Detlef? You're both
Yeah,
vampires, there's
it's
gotta
a
be
bit
way.
weird.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will
By
be
the way,
better off
second
never
stream
availing
today
ourselves of
already.
It. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Detlef.
Yep.
Possesses the authority, even the power to force
check out
them
your
to appear
points
in a
then.
given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you.
Nice.
A risk I'm
Oh, that worked.
unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Brew the decoction.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlef's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, the closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were culled to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Permit me to summon some help. The hand is moving. Good luck with that.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this
Remove the
latitude.
0 in the end.
Very intelligent fowl.
6942.
I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area. And I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time nonetheless. So, perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Let's drink.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
69.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Got a lot
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
Is your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask it directly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
See?
Anything in particular interest you?
Where have you been?
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise. But first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience.
By the way,
Not for him.
send the link to
I wouldn't be
Discord
here. And I
and say that
regenerated
we're
far
alive,
slower.
please.
Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours'
Let me, okay. Link to this stream.
and in fact constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been?
Hey, Bob.
Ever find your Cirilla?
We did.
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back. Defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough.
By the way,
It's a
Bob,
conversation we'll have another time.
this is a
To know more about you now.
this is a main quest line.
Gotta ask you the big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded?
But
But I do not know. We
I told
vampires
ya.
differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require
Guys, I
neither
hope
a
you're having-
heart, nor a brain, nor air
I hope
to
you're having a
breathe.
wonderful
But were
time
you
wherever
dead?
you are.
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
Yeah, weird
not
time to
hard to
stream. Hey,
explain.
Vampire. How are you?
I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and
Just woke up.
unimaginable fear.
Eh?
If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh.
We
Experience like
can
that
do
must be
like
vicious.
stream like this during a week, maybe.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often
is.
find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Well,
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
how are you handling
Got a
abstinence?
new life, new body.
Uh-huh.
That give you a new start, blank slate.
Starting all anew is a very
By the
broad
way,
concept.
Vampire,
What exactly do you
Regis
mean?
Your
in
blood addiction,
books, he was
say.
OP.
Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction
Lol.
under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
What's regeneration like?
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detloff recreating you out of a wet smear?
By the way, I did
something
all
else
of the
entirely.
A difficult and
side
laborious
quests
process,
available
but
for me
almost
now.
possible.
I think
As my
I
presence
have
proves.
like
but
one,
I've
two of them
heard
left.
You too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
something like that.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually,
Yeah.
pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yeah, Vampire, I agree with you.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy.
Hey, it
I've
was
always
nice.
pitied you in that.
5-hour stream is 5-hour stream today, and this
vampires
is
are
gonna
much
be
more
like
monster
3-hour stream as well.
If a
I
member
think.
of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living high of vampire's help. However, if
Detlef.
one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
Ah, okay. Maybe it's-
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel
I'll check when
parsimony,
they finish
I'd say,
talking.
but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn
Hey,
as I
you
was,
don't need to do
in
like
your
top
new life,
points.
would
You're
you
like top
choose to be a witcher?
and that. Yeah, I'd be a witcher.
See, Regis.
Uh-huh.
Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
Seer determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline
Because Bob
flowing
was sitting like
bounding a
on the
beast.
stream like for the whole
Even
stream,
gotten used to
basically.
people treating me like a
Like
freak,
4 or 5
an
hours.
outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much. But I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Uh-huh.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
If I'm going through the story, maybe I'll finish it tomorrow. I don't know, but maybe. Just maybe. And one taking
Ever
action.
vigilant, even in his sleep.
Nah, I mean,
vampire
I'll
like
get the time.
Are you absolutely
I
certain
mean,
you
I need
can't administer a
subscribers,
few of our
basically.
genes during the trial of the grasses?
I need like to the end of July. Okay.
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this
I'll do this for
spotted
4,000 hours.
It haunts an
Like,
abandoned
I have like
residence in the
already
far
3,000
woods.
almost.
Impossible.
2,000.
My brethren
Two-
hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this will
We
manage
need
to survive
subscribers,
your brethren's
basically.
onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed.
That's okay.
Perhaps
Hey,
that's how
I
the whites
understand.
survived entirely unmolested.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt. I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched.
We
tale
need
I happen
1,000
to
subs and we're good. Like,
What are your
basically, we're
thoughts?
good.
A specimen of a species thought long extinct. And a curse.
Lol.
In one place. That a coincidence? Or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the whites' saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's
Sure, lol.
covered in spoons.
Spoons.
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Yeah, it's a bot.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva
Or
from that
maybe-
white. Uses it in its brews.
He's trying
Imagine
to
the
make you
white
think that
will
he is a
simply
bot.
sell you some.
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome.
Big
Thus, I hope to
shocker.
identify
Come on, guys,
suitable
we need more
All
subs.
right. Good luck.
600
Absolutely.
subs. Bestiary. Cursed ones. Necrophages, no? Spotted whites, okay. Okay. What are you going to do? Let me see. Uh-huh. Okay. You are something else, boys.
summoned a witcher. Well, why not?
They summoned a witcher. Let's go. Foglets.
Our guests. Never a good omen.
Never.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
No, okay. Locked key required. Okay. Nice.
Time
Dead.
to end this.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
Trying to tell us something. Oh, this cottage, okay. Locked. Oh, Mr. Fahrenheit. Hi. Yeah, I didn't do it. Hey. I didn't change this thing. I didn't have time for it.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
I told you.
Curse on
How are you,
that.
Mr. Fahrenheit, by the way? I told you I didn't have the time for it. Like, work. And when I get the
Clearly obsessed.
3 minutes of time,
Regis
like, I'm
mentioned
here
the
right
place
now.
might be
Streaming.
cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
I think we're gonna finish. Hey, I'm good as well, thank you. I mean, I meant to finish Witcher 3 maybe tomorrow, I don't know. If we manage to do this somehow. I'm not sure.
Pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Uh-huh.
Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
What's this? Same diary.
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author.
Okay. No, stop it, please.
No spoon you have shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. Spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
Wait, what? Ah, okay. Ask the owner about the mysterious spoon. Okay.
Skeletons.
Uh-huh.
Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense. Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
So this is another quest, okay?
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Thousands of them here. White's been a collector for years.
F.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary.
spoons.
Maybe a little old.
Nice. Come on, stop him. Okay.
Table's set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse. And it's been trying desperately to lift it. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Hi there. Spontaneously. Losing points. Keep losing. Nah, you need to wait 5 minutes. I mean, Stirlaps doesn't hate you, he hates me. Time to lift the curse. Yep.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls.
See?
Think I know how to lift it. You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
No.
Just need
Come
a
on.
bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you. Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. The spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Let's see. No using spoons.
We
No.
can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
Yeah, we need to eat without spoons. No. Streamlabs doesn't love me. Believe me, I know that.
In your eyes, you need to see your likeness.
By the way. Okay.
Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Okay. Okay. Uh-huh.
Oh, how long you gonna make me wait?
Okay. Marlene, okay? Uh-huh.
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Uh-huh.
Eat. I must eat.
Let's go. We'll visit her, okay?
I'll take you someplace safe.
Uh-huh. Korvo Bianca.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
She was cursed.
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat
Okay.
outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlene didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore
Okay.
no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the
Hey,
crumbs from her table,
hey, by
he
the
swore
way,
she'd
Cyber, you're not gonna beat Bob on ours. Bob gonna beat
find
you.
a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
So,
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
sweat.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlene had spent decades looking for a way to lift it.
Lol.
Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
We know, BB.
Thanks. Got
Tasty. So.
LOL. The powers. He's catching up to you. And by the way, spontaneous profits. Okay. So Grand Palace in there. There we go. Let me just check it out, okay? Check some things out here. Right here, right now, okay. Ah, okay, the Hunger Game. Nice. Well, Jaden is coming here and going like me. He's coming like every stream for 10-15 minutes and then going away.
Did you guess, our sweet shining sun? Welcome to the...
spoon like this. When you set a place, where's it go?
My, oh my. It seems rather a fanciful bouillon spoon. Or a key of some sort. There's a note here.
Yeah, note led me here. Any idea what the key might open?
Never seen it before. But you might search the cellars. The previous owner left all sorts of knickknacks there.
Okay, thanks.
See you later.
Eat, drink, and be merry. Thus spake the prophet Leviota.
And where? Ah, there's a cellar. Okay. Oh, small loot. Nice. Oh, cured draconid leather. Nice. Okay. Oh. Find Gorthon Studio and look for treasure. Okay. We'll go there. We'll do this treasure hunt quest. And after that, we'll go and find Regis.
I love you.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. That farm, okay. We need to find this treasure. It gives us money.
You go your way, I'll go mine.
No. I'll go mine way, and you'll go mine. Oh, bar guests, okay. Gorthon Studio and look for treasure. Okay. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Guys, I hope you're having a wonderful time wherever you are. Yes. Oh, I think I've been here, no? Yeah, I think I've been here. Maybe not. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh. Ingredients. I don't know why I need them, but still we need them. So report back to Regis. Banshee. Nicely done. So okay, this farm, and then we'll go to Regis. Tesha Mutna, right after that. Para. A lot of bar guests, by the way. So okay, cemetery. Wait a second, let me just check something out. Guys, I hope you're having a wonderful time wherever you are. Okay, here you go. We are finishing Witcher 3 Blood and Wine, at least not finishing, like we're doing Witcher 3 Blood and Wine main quest line, okay. Oh, finally. Maybe now we can... Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what's that, Bob? Lots of stuff, okay. see, maybe we have something. Oh, textures, okay. Nice.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from their hand. It will suffice to prepare some
Hey,
resonance.
my day is good. I mean,
What did you do with the
it's
rest?
almost 6 p.m.
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Helpful creatures. Ravens.
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it. But they can be so useful. As they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, let me just check it out. We'll do 2 quests after that. I mean, 2 additional quests.
I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a
So,
state of
enrage
strong
you.
psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. That stands to be very, very dangerous.
Dangerous for who?
Dangerous?
Who for?
Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever
know.
seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes 2 of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
How do you
All
plan to do
right,
this?
so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an
Tesha
ancient
Mudna,
vampire
yeah.
estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Need to prepare.
Little expedition's starting to sound dangerous. Think I better prepare.
I understand completely. Do tell me when you're ready to set off.
I just need to... Oh, nice. We're just looting everything. I think that's it.
Regis,
Ah, they...
Yeah, this place.
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear.
Species.
They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha Mudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Let's go.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesham Mutna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sangurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. 1 drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice.
Hey Bob, he's a vampire. Just for you to know.
As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesha Mutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're
Quite
starting
tasty.
to scare me.
Let's go. We need... Yeah, we need to find the armor in there. Cheshamutna. So we don't need to miss anything. I think it'll take me like this stream and
We
2
have
more
arrived.
maybe to
The
finish
sacrificial
it.
chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Sure you want this?
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
Let's go then. Lead the way.
You lead.
And what's that?
Scurvers. Must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies...
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
Let's go. I plan to do like 3-hour stream maybe.
How the
We'll
hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout, fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place.
Okay. So 3.
Human husbandry and care. This for real?
Wait a second. This armor, Teshamutna armor. Let me see how many pieces are there. Guys, I hope you're having a wonderful time wherever you're. Okay. 3. Okay. So we found 3, we need 3 more, right? Yep. What's it gonna be? Okay. Trousers, boots, gauntlets, and mask, right? Yeah, boots, gauntlets, and mask.
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect though it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
Let's see. What else do we have here? Uh-huh.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of
Okay.
what you would call tribes, dispersed
So
throughout.
this one, and where? We need gauntlets, right? Okay. Let me check out where gauntlets are. Uh-huh. So 3. We found 3.
My ancestors placed them here to remind us of where we came from.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed. Though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
Cells? Who for?
Disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page from our history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet. Those who went east, beyond the Blue Mountains.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet.
Okay.
Those who went east, beyond the Blue Mountains.
Uh-huh. Yeah, gauntlets, nice. Found all of it. All of the set armor. Okay. Killing opponent restores vitality. Oof. Vitality, okay. At least we found it, so that's good. I just didn't want to miss it. Any of it.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well,
Let's do this.
it was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then. Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Okay. Just we need to save it. Save it here. Because guys, hell yeah, we're gonna have some fun right now.
3
Believe me.
done. 1 left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. The meat stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Hey Bob, just see what's gonna happen.
This'll hold. Doesn't look like anything special.
I told you.
A lot of
Kagmar thrashed
vampires.
about inside it for over 2 centuries. Appearances can be deceiving.
Let me just prepare vampire oil, right? Oh, believe me,
set. But now,
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
I shall be
Kinda.
in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
The action will begin in a minute or two.
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the
Yeah.
scent. Also, my head started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Here he comes. We got our potions, Geralt.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, girl. You won't be able to. You must forge through this, that is all.
Oh no.
Come on, come closer. We just smelled the blood.
Wow. Action. Igni. I forgot they are all fiends, basically. See what I mean by problems right now.
Hanging in there.
It grows. I shall overcome.
Good. Because I can hear more coming.
Woo. Come on, die. Oh, Katakan. Interesting. Higher vampires.
Come on, come closer. Hold on, I'll let you out.
Nice. Good thing that I came overpowered here. And we need to wait.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you anymore.
Few hours, a few days.
Get you out of here.
The concoction.
Come on, Regis. By the way, that was part of the
In
plan.
this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
We'll help you. Sometime later.
Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit
Hey,
better.
that's a good game. I mean, I love RPGs.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me,
We need not discuss it.
but we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture,
What would you have done?
found Deadloff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No. 'cause I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you, the pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would, in a heartbeat.
I finished your
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Let's begin! Guys, I hope you're having a wonderful time wherever you are. We are playing Witcher 3. We just returned from Tesha Mutna with this concoction to find Dettlaff. What's that? I see. He drank that. He drank it, right?
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting.
Sir,
Counsel.
you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
Nice. Top hours. Okay. Bob is catching up to you.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Dettlaff?
Yeah. Yeah, hey James. Yeah. I'm up early. I mean, it's not early. I have a... How can you call it? A spare time to do
Mother
this.
insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
He will kill him,
But
I
at
think.
least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Okay. Hey James, how are you, by the way? Good morning to you. Okay. I will finish Witcher maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after that. I think this stream, maybe one or two more, and The Witcher 3 will be finished. Done.
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant.
But
It worked.
Oh.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him. Still killed him. Chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury. Remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. and entirely unlike the Detlef I know. See anything else?
Saw the moment.
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Detlef. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly the situation provoked such emotions in Detlef. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix. Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
Vision began.
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Detlef first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the
Weird.
port district. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Detlef.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though one would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
By the way, we'll have a quest as well, I think. Nice, 900 points.
Not now, Geralt.
Okay.
A step.
I think there is a quest in there, right? There should be. Let me see. So we need to go to Count Delacroix's meal. I remember the meal. I remember this quest at least. Let me check it out, okay? Okay. So, okay. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry for that. Okay. So we basically need to go somewhere here, like this. At least what I'm thinking right now. And we need to go to Corvo Bianco to put all of this stuff in there. That's for sure. Southeast, yep. Sorry, I just needed to look it up. Oh, and I think, yeah, my game crashed. Okay. Perfectly. Game crashed. Jesus. What else is gonna go wrong? Yeah, unlucky. Hey, wait a second. Just a bit. Game crashed. Oh, no. No. I just need to open it. Guys, I hope you're having a wonderful time wherever you are, okay? We just need to put this stuff in my house in Corvo Bianco Estate vineyard. Sorry. Because we need to do 2 quests up there. So we won't be able to do them if we miss them. Again, try number 2. Let's just wait for a few more hours. Oh, Hunger Game as well. Nice.
So, what do you get for all that work? A crook in your back? What's...
Yep. Let's put this thing there. This, and Teshamutna, and this too. We'll sell the rest. Nice. You're back on winning foot.
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut it short.
Yes. Years of suffering. Do you know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family's long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
You can stay here.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on your hospitality. Yet,
Yeah.
after all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
Don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the
Exactly.
kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing could make me happier. Thank you.
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several barrels. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks.
Where do you know how to
I'd
go?
never expect someone with your past to feel drawn to the kitchen.
Do you fear I will cook in your home as I brewed as a white?
Counting on you having slightly better taste as a human.
Of that, you can be sure. I loved cooking, even as a child. My gran was a true master in the kitchen. Her spit-roasted oaks was famed throughout the land.
Thought you were a lady, owned an estate.
Do you mean to say a woman of my rank should have had a cook? You're right, of course. And I had the best of cooks. But I devised the dishes myself. They only prepared them.
Yeah, good luck with that, Bob. Not lonely.
You sure you don't feel lonely out here?
I cannot say yet. Too little time has passed since you freed me of my thrall. But somehow, for now at least, I do not feel drawn to the city, to others.
Visited others' homes as a white.
Yes, but ever at night, when all were asleep, I went in search of spoons.
Yeah, we get
Remember, you can always change your mind. Decide you've lived here long enough, just say the word.
I'd never wish to seem ungrateful.
And I'd never want you to stay against your will.
Take care.
See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And
How might I be?
Solo. And we need to check it out, this mill in there, I think, right? I presume.
Long live Leon and Matilda!
Grey,
Yes.
Scraggly, yes. But at the tourney, he knew no equal.
What's this? Ah, it's orphanage, okay.
Take care, stay safe.
Stay home, stay safe. Where is this mill, by the way? Okay. So. Or maybe this. Yeah, I think that's maybe that may be it. Yep.
I just hope no one sees us.
Calm down.
But if they do, see us with all this flow.
Wait, what?
Just as I said. And you
We must make sure he does not lift the news.
choke him out. Toss him in the river.
Yeah.
Footprints lead upstairs. No peasant's boots made these.
Okay. Mill for sale.
Notice. Delacroix was out to sell the mill and adjoining lands. Blood. Lots of it. Not all human either. So this is where Detloff lost his hand. And where he quartered Delacroix. Definitely the scene of the crime. Not likely to learn much else here, though.
Okay. Quest updated. Nice. New level, by the way. And we're gonna do this. Okay, secondary quest. Yep. Hunger game. See what I mean? Nicely done. Okay. Oof. 2 points. Okay. We need 3 more. Okay. We'll get there. So again, Trastamara Cottage. Hey, I'll be here in a minute. So So, search for Marlene's dowry at the Trastamaras estate. Ah, I see.
Might want to look around some. Nothing interesting here.
Oh, come on.
This one's full too.
Yeah, we need to check out all of this.
Full.
Full?
Strange.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
It's awful pretty. It'll look great in the house.
Yeah, it will look great in the house. Okay. Key required. Guys, I hope you're having a wonderful time wherever you are. Where? Just need to get the hell out of here. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna. Well, I'll see how many quests I should do right there. Ah, we were going the right way. Yep. Corvo Bianco stuff. Yep. Okay. By the way, another trophy in here. So,
But a few drops of
interesting.
To reconcile, that's one thing, but to start making wine?
Ah, okay. Nicely done.
I thank you for letting me
Seal it.
take.
Save here. Yeah. I think I'll finish it. Well, I would have done it in one day, like from 8 to 8. I mean, I wake up at 8 o'clock and finish it at 8 p.m. At 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Yeah, I would have done everything in there, like every single main quest. But we're not here. Like, I don't have that much time. We'll see about
Bootlegs
it.
don't usually work nights. Need to come back during the day.
Nice.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
A witcher.
A witcher. And I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
No.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well, which is all the same to me.
Blood! We'll break your legs, vagrant! Teach
Stay
you
together!
to help
Stop laws and cheat!
I'll avenge you, comrade!
Nice. Easy. Too easy. 500 experience points as well. Like, we're getting so much experience.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men.
What are they doing?
Making things difficult for me.
Obstructing my investigation.
Uh-huh.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to impede official duchy business.
Thank you.
Come on.
But nevertheless, they were right.
You're very good with your fists, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
A duo? What do you mean?
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come...
Well, it's a command in there, like, you do like 8 ball, and Streamlabs will answer you.
Chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so... What say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it.
Hey, it's a
Listen,
good
I'm
business
interested in a
venture,
certain gentleman.
Geralt.
Oh, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stamp. A seat, sir, please.
A seat, sir, please.
So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What?
Crowns.
Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
No.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Not about to pay you.
No way. Not about to contribute to your shady venture. You'll tell me what you know for free.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. As you wish, sir. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the
8
time
ball.
for that.
Hey, Bob,
Sure you
8
don't know where
ball.
to find him? Or maybe...
Like this. Like that.
Which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking.
Hey,
Might happen on a
I
lead.
think
Would
it's
you
not your day,
let me
Bob.
scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Hand handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with.
Drinking.
Let's go then.
The most fun you can have.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Red door. One the boot black mentioned.
Eviction note. Let's go. We'll have like 7, 8 quests, I think. Maybe more, I don't know. Like, main quests. We'll still have like few,
Budge. Gotta
maybe
break it
4 or
down.
5 side quests, but
You might just as well stand out in the
not
street,
as many
pounding
as I
drum
did
and holler,
like in
"Dettlaff,
previous
I'm
streams.
coming for you. A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Come. We'll get to that. Like, maybe we'll finish The Witcher 3 tomorrow. I'm not sure about that, but still.
He here? Sense him.
We need to finish it. Because I want to jump to something else.
He's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Hey, I finished the main game like 2, maybe 3 weeks ago already.
Let's look around.
Or maybe previous week, I don't know. I just don't remember it already.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime. Somebody fixed this recently.
Hey, that's not a side quest. That's already a main quest line.
Recently.
It should be up there somewhere, right?
Nice little trinket. Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys. Somebody fixed this recently.
Yeah, let's go
Attic.
upstairs.
Let's go. So this is his nest.
No!
Need to look around. Dettlaff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Dettlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Dettlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in
One.
theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Dettlaff yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renowed?
Who's Renowed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid
Okay.
and care,
Hey, don't worry about
placed
that.
himself in this
Man, I'll be streaming like for an hour and a half,
She began
maybe
the
2.
work
We'll
that
see.
I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me. Though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
What do you think happened?
Take it you have your doubts.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things. Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will. I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a guess that Dettlaff grew angry one day, showed another, more monstrous side, Detlef's anger could frighten anyone off, though most who see it get no chance to flee.
Detlef have trouble letting go,
Was an
accepting that
exercise.
she left him.
You're a
Is that
sweat!
so hard to believe?
Sweat,
Do you
sweat.
know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Detlef is so much more emotional than most humans. Not
No,
only
he
she
was
his
doing
beloved,
exercise
he was like his
in
mate.
Fall Guys, right?
She was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Detlef ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He served
So,
for months on
Cyber,
end
we
before
need...
giving up. Clearly, Renowed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks.
We need,
Leave
we
no
need
way for him
subs.
to
I
find
mean,
her.
we can do hours.
Even if
Owls
Geralt
will
did
do
abandon
easily.
him that time, looks like
Subs,
someone's actually
yeah,
kidnapped her
that's the
this
problem.
time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her. Get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Yep.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more. No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently. Nice little trinket. Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Renowed?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though. Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys. Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. A true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Tools were used recently. Detlef unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Okay, main beast targets.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detlef's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Hey, Cyber. Weak nervous system.
Must have
That's
come
the
from
answer
whoever
for
wrote
you.
the letter. All of it written using the same ink.
Problem with help. With health.
See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slick...
I mean, I'll play it
With
one day,
wine.
but
Not much
maybe.
to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Kinda
Regis.
curious.
Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Right, you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlef's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink. And not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlef's innocence. Clearly.
Not how I'd put it. Doubt it's how the Duchess will see it either.
I trust you to convince her. And then...
What? Go on, don't be shy. See you've got it all figured out, including the grin I gotta wear.
It's a rather bold plan, but... Were we to find Renowed, we would strip the blackmailers of their hold on Detlef.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlef? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
Yeah,
No,
he will.
I'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlef and I both.
Yeah. Report to the Duchess about your hunt for the beast. Nice. How many experience? Level 52 already!
Men and dogs are not to be trusted.
Life in the...
Jesus. We're leveling up quite fast. We're gonna sell some stuff first, and then we'll go there. Wine is sacred. By the way, let me see how many quests are there. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, by the way, 8 quests left. Something like that. 8 main quests.
Knight, Luff, and Sir Geralt of Rivia.
Another murder by the horrid beast! Milton.
Greek. What do you have?
Yeah, that's good for now.
For good luck. Beware of the beast.
Hey, Bob, check the top hours, okay? Will ya?
The larder. Well,
Show me.
No, top hours. Hey, Bob is getting closer to you. I think 2 hours difference between you and him.
So,
Nice.
A beast like that probably has nose.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay for now.
Do you like it here?
I'll make the second mod when we hit 500, okay?
there's a catch.
Welcome.
I'd like.
By all
Nice, 2,000 gold.
effort.
2,000 crowns. Good. Beauclair Palace. Wine is sacred.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken.
You arrived, and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
No.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Ha! Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention.
Exactly.
Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
No.
40, 50, 100? Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
No.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catechans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
There is no common monster.
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked
Exactly.
them that. They're
You're
well
too
aware of
arrogant,
their strength.
Damien.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnap the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
Jeez.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like.
Yep.
So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred.
And the quest is called
Here
Wine
there
is
no
Sacred.
such thing
Hey
as
James,
a
I
drop
think
of wine
if
or
with this
stains
speed,
therefrom.
with
They
this
are
pace,
stains
I will
from a
finish
drop of
The Witcher 3
Estes,
tomorrow. I mean, this
Avelus,
DLC.
Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saar too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint-Réal, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint-Réal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
See, the specific wine.
Saint-Réal. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Saint-Réal, it is Saint-Réal. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
What do you mean,
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me?
Yeah.
Out of the question.
We'll get there. Yep.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision.
Guys, I hope you're
We
having a
shall
wonderful
go,
time wherever you are.
accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt.
We'll do this.
We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip.
That's
For the
a good
duration
idea.
of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Let's go.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Then we will be off. Good thinking. Cheese. Cheese. Santa Letter with the road to Castle Rebella.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure. But he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Yep.
Panthers have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this. Back, you beast! Begone! Save us!
Wait, what?
From my saddle.
Back, you beast! Begone!
Oh, by the way, what? What did I choose? What do you mean? Wait a second. Why don't I have any buffs? Like grindstone, armor stable, and grindstone bonuses. Woof. They expired.
Help! Save us!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate
Thank
we
you.
happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Come on!
Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Ravello.
It's the best in all Toussaint. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem.
Oh.
Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Yeah, it's not far now. Wine is sacred.
Rolling on an empty stomach. Dreadful.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed?
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Here for an inspection.
This is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
Oh, and who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
Who's
The Sonreal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character.
Okay.
Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
How's the wine
Who
transported?
hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have. Which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers.
Uh-huh.
Remind me, where is this Sonreal stored?
In In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
Come, Witcher.
We shall wait here.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Only then. Do have something here, no? Woo! Well, sorry, Anna Henrietta. But here we go. You should have expected that. Where's loot? Geralt is here.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Nah, I'm gonna... Let me just check everything out, and then we will go. Okay. Because we can sell some wine. For a good price.
There's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Everloose.
Everloose. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Pomino.
Got Pomino over here. Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Est.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Sonreal. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Wrong year. Hi, Dojix. How are you? Hey, I'm good as well. Thank you.
Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
And this is the one.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will
Hey,
find
I hope you're having a wonderful time.
Full?
Full. This one's full too. Full. This one's full too.
And we're left with this one.
Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are.
Yeah.
The question is, are they full of Sonreal? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start. Ready.
Step aside.
So?
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
So we're making her drunk. Oh, found it.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Yeah, let's see.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sonreal. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
That's not your... okay. Really thought nobody'd find out.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrian aristocrat at court.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? At the last you ever saw of them?
They...
Woo!
That is to
Bob is
say,
catching up.
A few days passed.
Bob is catching up.
He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge.
I don't know.
What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sentry and Noble could be our blackmailer. Next,
Yeah, could be.
transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
We can start.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Let's go and do this quest as well. We'll do a couple of quests, I think. We'll leave the rest for tomorrow. We'll see. I do know. Maybe he is watching.
Relax. Now we wait.
Our favorite.
Hey, the sports report. Hey, how are you? Geesh. Only you, me. Lol. I don't know.
It's not him.
Hey. Hey. Well. I'm not turning this into the like regular thing.
We can dip Leviotus wounds! Hey, match! Trap!
Lost your nerve.
This shall be your
We need.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Had no reason to trust me.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it.
Good, we're on good terms. Yeah.
Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Might have known.
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
Yeah.
Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
Guys, I hope you're having a wonderful time.
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call him...
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Yep. I must take over. Jeez. Great idea. Great idea.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. And I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let
Yeah.
him! I'll talk!
He'll take first place anyway. What would that one he means? Okay.
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Oughta be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
Cintrian.
The Cintrian?
Nah.
That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said. That we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything
We need.
else.
Hey, Cyber. What we need is more subscribers. That's what we need.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Join you there.
I'll join you. We'll meet there.
We shall await your arrival.
Gamble 69. Nice. 75. Only 75 points. Oh, shame. Woo! Jackpot. Where are we? Okay, for us to run. Nah, it's not your day, Bob. Okay, and this is the last one. Yeah, now we need to sell all of it. Let's go. And sell it. Ah, okay. Even... $126, nice.
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
Long live Duchessa.
What a specimen. He scared the fright out of me.
What do you mean?
Greeting.
What do you...
Yeah, we can't you win everything. Exactly. I agree with Bob on that one. Wait. How many do you have? Nice.
Fair.
Good luck.
Good luck.
A worker, no play, right, Witcher?
Winds blowing.
Winds blowing.
Stock send a whip away. It's running riot.
So join Anna Henrietta at the guard post in the port district.
If you've one jug of wine and one
Stock
friend,
send a whip away those running riot.
Are you sure about that? You will still win in the end. Yep. Are you sure about
Her
that?
grace awaits inside.
Here at last. We lack only Damien now. I'm worried something might have happened to him.
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Sintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. I only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims
I think
for
tomorrow,
the vampire. One must be
or the day after
exceptionally
that,
confident to blackmail
we'll
such a
finish
monster.
The Witcher. Okay.
Still don't know this Sintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Sintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings.
Yep.
Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Damien.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Sintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Not the first time.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Sintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Sintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Sintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
Mandragora, what's that?
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks and drink and flirt.
Stop spamming! Stop it!
Gotta nab the Sintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Sintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could
No.
use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place. A residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district.
Distinguished.
Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
He has no idea. No! Why is secretary?
I should double the patrols, just in case.
Put the clothes on Henrietta. Okay. Let's put on the clothes. By the way, this quest is done, so 7 more. Main quests.
Hey, is that not this cur with the price on his... It's him! Get him! Look lively! Rush at him, boys!
How long you gonna make me wait?
Look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Contract on a Witcher. Please! No! No spamming for you!
Keep calm. Start no problem.
No! He's a moderator, so no timing out for him.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its rich.
The guard protects, the guard serves, the guardsmen have got iron nerves.
Yep, I am sure.
Oh,
I'm...
Ah, okay.
Ever your servant, sir.
Okay. And wolf mask. Nice. I'm looking better now.
Oh, here he comes. A hero. Geralt's brave.
Karma for you for spamming previously.
Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed. Buy your tickets.
Never you worry. The air here is such.
Stop spamming, Cyber. You know what? But I can do this.
late. Now, why does that not surprise me?
Hey Bob, you're here.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... Just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no
Nice.
one asks who you are.
Thank you. Why do the... Wait.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Yep. Let's go inside.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
Yep.
How do we find this Indrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Is this...
Right.
Yeah, this is a
That's
party.
We must proceed with caution.
We'll do this quest,
Come,
and then
it's our
one
time.
after that, we'll see.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
What are these performances?
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
Looking for Cecilia
We
Belon.
were really hoping to meet Cecilia Bellant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Thank you.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
Yeah, not in Beauclair. Just look at that.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
She doesn't
It would
even...
be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Koviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Let's take part in the entertainments. And where are we? Okay. This one. F.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs, cast them at the canvas.
Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you and modern art?
Science. The artist must focus.
I got it.
It's the Soreto!
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Blue blood is all
Please do
I
not
see.
disturb. One false move.
Quite the noble color. Splendid.
the sky over Toussaint before a storm.
Or a deeply internalized fear of intimacy.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the
It's
pail.
obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Gods! Scarlet crimson oxblood. I see lips, full sensually parted lips.
Believe me, I can time him out.
Verdant as a field of vines.
To vines and to wine!
Voila! Fin. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance. Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
That's to say, the other
This is done. Let's go. You're bored, as you've made no effort to understand. It's a method.
Oof, nice.
It's very...
My employer sweat?
Leave us be. Please leave. This is a private alcove.
Rage. Cecilia, we wish to be alone. Please, leave.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Elechesheba, Saraba, Durundum, Kalabatista, Saveshkehim, blah blah blah.
Ooh, look at that.
Ah, how beautiful. The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
I was prepared for all sorts of crits. Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde schme...
What's this, by the way?
Where are you skittering off to, Silver?
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
Look at this, guys.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat...
Yeah, indeed. Okay, oh no.
Do not disturb! Shoo, shoo! Of course it is! A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for love's sake,
Yeah.
do not move.
Lovely portrait.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend Her Illustrious Highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
You're Cecilia Belon?
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But...
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Centrian noble?
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performances...
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here,
Know where he might be?
he gave Cecilia a small gift. A heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Need to be careful with that.
We should. Good to see you, Geralt.
This painting, it's rather...
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
Looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the
Bit of Fistech. Artist's way of numbing their existential pain.
I do not even wish to comment.
It is a reference to the word
Fistech. Guys, do you want to try Fistech? No?
Greetings.
Hello.
Yes.
But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come. Don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
Rather, dearest.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come. We must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Don't tell them.
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Seen Cecilia Belon?
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Oh, at least some
Quickly,
good stuff.
upstairs.
Come on. Okay. No one else is here. Whoa. She's dead.
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Go out the door. Guard would have
Cyber,
noticed.
if
Might
you're
still be
here,
somewhere here.
give him points.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Yep.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony. Bloody handprint. It's his. down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too. Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil. Footprints, made by soiled boots. Must have climbed this ladder.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert.
Okay.
Hunting knife, richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like. Links of a snapped chain.
Mm-hmm.
Jewel must have been on it. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it, hard, then sank to the floor. Blood stains. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this, must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out, fall out.
Okay.
Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear.
Check out again.
Ended with Jewel's still here, though. So our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Yes.
Indeed, this is him.
Cyber!
We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it.
Oh! Okay. You know what? Oh, I see.
Too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer.
Yeah.
I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything in full detail.
In full detail.
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon parts?
What did
There
you
was
do
no
now?
time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked.
How?
He struck his head on a picture frame.
I
as we
did
struggled.
nothing, basically.
He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He...
Fell out of the window.
Just so.
Yeah.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Wait, what? Body's nose.
Claim
What
the
was
man
this?
was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Jewel seems important.
Yeah.
Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer.
But his employer.
Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
Yep.
This crest is used by the lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine, what's that?
Duntine.
I think I'll finish this quest
place.
and I'm done.
Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Or maybe... No. We'll do this
Roderick.
and next
His
quest after
grandfather
that.
was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Need to investigate, see what's there.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out.
Well, we'll see. I mean,
failed in his
this
attempt
quest,
to steal the jewel.
and
His
then
employer
6
could
more.
run. We need to proceed
And we have a
cautiously.
couple of
Discretion
side
is in the
quests as well.
interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
I'll try to finish it tomorrow, but... What do you think about Oriana?
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
Because she's not
The
human.
drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
You were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Sonreal and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Yeah.
Look, the wine.
Imagine,
the jewel,
I've been
both
playing
tied
it
to you
since
intrinsically.
December 14.
Coincidence?
Or December 15,
Not
something like that.
I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an
This is
attempt on
DLC,
your
by
life.
the way.
It could be something else altogether.
I've been playing it for like 2 months, and I haven't finished it.
My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court
What do you mean,
when we were
Bob? Ye,
children.
lol. I mean, you
My
haven't been there
parents
since December.
banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
Why was she banished?
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No.
No. She was born at an inopportune moment.
GG's.
They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it
GG's,
true?
Bob.
Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
And you
Could be
didn't
the
give him
case.
points, by the way.
Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day.
Jesus.
In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think she's involved?
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Hear that, sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Now what?
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I'll
I'll
see.
find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
Detlef.
My very dear friend, Detlef van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
Ages. She's a vampire.
Witcher, I hear you
Yeah.
know Regis too.
Cyber, tell me
Even
why.
that you are friends.
Why this isn't working? All true.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You tell me, lol.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
Hey,
My word.
you answered
What might
your
a
question
monster
for
wish
me.
to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
That's no excuse. There's always a way out, another solution.
You-
Seeking help, for
Wait.
instance.
These other solutions often come too late.
What?
You're well aware there are men and witches who have done worse in defense of their loved ones. Am I right, Geralt? If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
I can do that. I
My
can do that,
Regis,
believe me.
Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Nah, not working, by the way. Let me just do the thing, okay?
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy?
Ah,
bro?
by the way, I think I turned off that stuff like completely. Let me just do the thing, okay? I think I removed it. I removed it. So, yeah. Yeah, let's be that. Yeah. Remove points adding.
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you are gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing.
I think that's a good idea.
Detlef
Like, to remove
believes
points.
you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
Ariana, how do you know her?
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long. But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got away with...
No.
I mean, I will remove them once and for all.
Can't risk it.
Just for now.
Keep Dettlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to
I
any
can.
harm.
They can watch the stream and
Fine.
earn points.
I shall see
here.
to Dettlaff.
So,
good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Dettlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
yeah, I will.
You have exceptional friends. This Dettlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy.
Hey, check the
He is a
top
good
hours,
man,
okay?
But lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Interesting evening,
Didn't
Oloro.
expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll.
I think we'll do the next
I wish
quest,
to make certain
and
you know what
the
you
rest
are
of
to
it
do.
we'll do tomorrow.
Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix's mill.
I know the place.
Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Yeah, we'll go there. We'll do this last quest, and after that I'm done. Oh, by the way, ooh. Capture the castle. Let me check out this quest, and we'll see, okay? So capture the castle. Yeah. We'll do this.
For the barber, let alone my wares.
Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed by your
Nice.
tickets now.
Lots of experience points. Capture the castle. And I think we'll finish this stuff tomorrow. Like, we have 5 quests there. I'll stream for 5 hours or something like that. 5:30 maybe. I have 5 hours 30 minutes maximum tomorrow. But I'll try to finish it, okay?
A copper, that
Top
is
hours.
all I ask.
Not top hour, Bob. Top hours.
How's Samantha live?
Aye, the pigs can fly.
Last quest for today. And some quest for tomorrow. You're coming in close, by the way. Yeah, I don't think we have any side quests left. So, basically, no side quests left for us.
I'm early. No guardsmen yet.
No guardsmen yet, okay. Midnight. Nice. Last quest, guys.
So eager are you? The mill, then. We shall discuss the assault inside.
See, you already prepared a plan. Walk me through it?
We have two objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister and capture the man who blackmailed the vampire.
You wanna know the truth,
Downtown
guys?
is a modest complex. Several old buildings,
About
a
this.
high wall around them.
It's basically
At the
it's
center of the
yeah,
enclosure
we'll see. You'll
stands
see
an
that.
imposing keep, restored not long past by the elder
Nah,
knight
it's
of
halfway through the main quest line, by the way.
We mean to strike here, through the main gate.
Well,
and secure
not halfway
the area
through, but
in front
still.
of the keep by storm.
A lot of stuff to do
How
tomorrow.
many men defend Untyne, you know?
Roderick maintains a team of knights for defense. They are no army, but they could number several dozen. Also, Roderick recently took in a band of foreign mercenaries. About them, we know very little.
Cintrian's men, gotta be. Ran into a few in town. They tried to kill me. Need to hit them from both sides. You draw the defenders, keep them busy. I'll sneak in the back way, find the women, make sure they come to no harm. I'll vault over the wall as soon as you start your assault.
Your plan puts you at great risk, but I sense you will handle it well. Let us go.
Knights of Tucson. Okay.
So it begins.
So it begins.
Quick! We grab Roderick's horses and we bolt.
We won't vault far if the boys out front don't hold.
Not so fast. Little change of plans.
Kill him!
What is this? He killed! You go and bell it! Grab him!
Shut up and fight.
Nice.
Roderick sent them to get horses. He's looking to flee. Can't let him.
Whoa.
I see no ducals along the road. Bloody bots! What was
Load
that?
those crates on the wagon!
Hurry with those
Trying
crates!
to escape.
But be careful! If you drop any...
Someone's here! They've breached the back wall! Come on!
Kill him!
I'm a hard nut to
on, come closer.
Okay.
Mercy! Mercy! I did no wrong!
Nah, kept the wrong damn company.
By the way,
Sentry
I
men,
finished
where are
school
they?
in 2012. 2012.
I knew... Shouldn't have let them under my roof.
Where's the hostage, the woman?
What do you mean? I know nothing about a hostage. Must be the handiwork of my guests.
Where are they?
Where are they now?
Hey, when I start streaming, it's 9:30 p.m. for him.
Escape.
There's someone with them? Woman named Sienna?
Of course. She convinced me to let them in.
And a whole pile of trouble along with them. Where is she?
Packing. We were to leave together. An old fool. I'd have done anything for her.
Where is she? In the keep too?
Yes.
I mean,
The chamber is...
that means he cannot watch stream longer, like for hour maybe.
Tower,
Yeah.
The top floor. What will become of me?
Here, press it against the wound. Should staunch the bleeding.
I thank you.
Figures. No, you didn't. I have explained this to you.
What is happening? This one! Kill the shitleister! You will die, you little strunza!
No, you didn't. By the way, Bob is my... Bob, do you think he understands? I didn't think so. He's in England, in Great Britain.
Arrows, bring us up! We did it! Someone's there. How did he stay? The rucksack. Get!
Yeah. Hey, I told you guys. He lives in England.
There's one! They're all around!
Die.
We cannot. Cannot take that. Okay. Okay. We're in there.
Giving you one last chance. Yield.
The damned harlot got us into this. Kill him! Attack!
No. Well, I've seen your message on Discord.
Need to get into the keep. They shall pay for everything.
Ah, I cannot save the game. Okay.
Monsters! Ready! Turn back!
Look at that. Them killing everyone. Look at them. No. Hey, I get it. He said that he will beat your ass anytime in Fall Guys.
Get away! One piece of these! Run! Please! Leave me, please! One piece of these!
Wasn't expecting to see you two here.
We thought you could use our help, so...
Witcher, this is no time to explain. Where is Renna?
Expect to answer a lot of questions inside.
Let us go then.
Yeah, I think I'll finish this game tomorrow.
Renna,
Renna.
Are you hurt? If any of them.
Renna and Sienna.
I'd never let them hurt me.
Same person.
I just waited for you to come.
I didn't know where to look. They threatened to kill you. Forgive me. I failed you.
Now we need only find Anna Henrietta's sister. Where should we look? Do you know?
No, I know.
Ran into Roderick, Untine's lord. Told me where I'd find Sienna.
Yeah.
Then speak and let's grab her. Time is short.
Said she was in a room in the tower. Very one we're in right now. Which, incidentally, looks nothing like a prison cell. And just so happens there's a carafe full of wine here. Bet it's stolen San Real.
What's your point?
Just confess.
Giving you one chance to tell us everything yourself.
I've nothing to tell.
Witcher, what is this?
Sorry, Deadloff. You've been had.
Yep, you've been had.
My friend, please. You must listen to what Geralt has to say.
Renna's not her real name. This is Sienna. And Sienna is sister to Anna Henrietta, a Duchess of Toussaint.
What? What nonsense is this?
Sienna was banished as a child, but it seems she trekked back here recently. Moved into Duntine and ran a Vandergild out of here. Sent a man called the Centrian to Beauclair to steal some wine for her. Wine reserved for the ducal family. Centrian led us to her. Caught him later stealing a jewel Sienna had gotten from her father as a child. Sorry, Deadloff. She used you. Part of her plan.
She used you. Indeed. This is gonna be the last quest, and then the stream. And then I'll end the stream. No.
You will come to Teshumutna and explain all. If you do not, I will raise Beauclair to the ground. This I promise you. You've 3 days. I shall be waiting.
He just fly off?
He did not wish to act rashly. He's gone to soothe his nerves.
Think he'll do it? Make good on his threat?
I cannot say. He can be unpredictable when fury consumes him.
I shall go to him.
Come again? After what he just...
You don't know Detlef like I do. If I don't do as he says, he truly will destroy the city. He's more than capable of it.
Didn't expect this.
Seems you've got some last scraps of honor left.
It's the least I can do.
Well, it truly does seem the best option.
Nice! GG's!
Your Grace, we must proceed with caution. Guardsmen saw vampires here.
GG's,
They could
Bob.
still be about.
Vampires or no vampires, my sister is here. Find her.
Your Grace, that...
Yep.
Sienna, it's true. It's you. Sister, dear, what have you gotten yourself into?
So concerned, I'm surprised. Is there an ounce of truth to it?
You feel resentment. I understand. But I promise we shall work through all the unfortunate matters of the past. We will discuss them later. Captain, escort Sienna to the palace. I shall meet with her as soon as we return.
As you wish, Your Grace.
As you wish, Your Grace.
And you, Witcher. You have my thanks. I
Down
cannot
below.
believe my sister was so near the
Good
whole
luck
time.
with that.
Roderick of Duntine shall answer for treason and blackmail.
Roderick got duped and used, just like the vampire.
Apropos, were you able to establish who kidnapped his beloved?
We've discovered Sienna blackmailed the vampire. Ordered him to kill those men.
What? What nonsense is this?
She is his missing lover. Staged her own abduction to force him to do her bidding.
He was a tool. Whole scheme was Sienna's. She was behind it.
You're mistaken.
Exactly.
You must be. This cannot be true.
Your Grace, I know this vampire. and-
What? You know him? Who is he?
Detlef.
The same who so recently sat at my table and told me of Nazaire. Is there anything else you've neglected to mention? A dragon living beneath Mount Gorgon, perhaps? Is anyone else here a vampire? Where is he now?
Waiting for Sienna. If she doesn't show up to meet him by an appointed time, he'll destroy Beauclair.
He dares threaten us?
Your Grace, we have 3 days to bring him Sienna and...
Not a word.
Not a word. Let me just... Okay.
You have 3 days to bring me his head. No more secrets. No more helping vampires. I want what I'm paying for. The head of the beast.
The head of the beast. No. I just need to finish this stream. I'm just... level 54. Yep.
Do you think Her Grace's nerves have been calmed?
Doubt it.
No.
Rarely forgets, rarely retracts what she says, especially not threats.
Yes, well, even I must admit Detlef's actions were highly inappropriate. Reprehensible, even.
Yeah, we'll save after all of these cutscenes. And I'll get to
Are you
I
upset?
want a cup of tea.
Why would I be?
Let's see. You're returning from your hunt empty-handed. No trophy. No new lead to boast of, then pursue.
Couldn't happen to anyone.
What can I say? It happens at times. Especially likely to when the monster I'm chasing can turn into fog.
How do your employers customarily react when you fail to meet their expectations?
It depends. Peasants cuss me out. Merchants demand I refund their deposit, whereas nobles mostly just release their hounds.
And rulers?
Usually threaten me with the gallows.
A most illustrious grace awaits the gentleman.
Awaits the gentleman.
Your Grace,
No.
the population demands
Hey,
be punished.
1,000
Siana's
subscribers before
committed
my
terrible
birthday,
crimes,
and I'll
spilled
do
so
an
much
apartment
blood.
tour.
Another word, Palmerin, and I shall spill even more blood. Yours.
Oof.
I repeat for the last time. Siana is responsible for the death of many, true. But she is also my sister. We are bound by blood and by a shared childhood. I shall not allow her to be lynched.
Your Grace,
No,
I fear the
I'm not
masses might
doing
rise.
this for you.
Storm
Hey,
the prison.
so
Pitch
you know
smoke
what to
some
do
torches
now,
and
right?
hide.
Let them storm. They will not find her there. Siana is hidden away in a safe place. She shall await trial there until we have rid ourselves of this accursed vampire. Which, to judge by your means, has not yet come to pass.
Did what we could, but
My patience is at an end, Geralt. Where is he? Where is Detlef?
we're working to find that out, Your Grace.
Do you take me for a fool?
I wouldn't dare.
I care not one whit what you have worked on, are working on, or shall work on. I'm interested in results, which thus far have been nil. At times, I hunt foxes. Do you know how it works? The ducal huntsman releases the hounds. They catch the fox's scent, chase the animal down, and lead the battue to it. All within an hour. You, Witcher, have had a week. The aid of my most excellent knights. Yet, you have tracked absolutely nothing down. I've begun to suspect my beagles might have done a better job.
Oh. We'll find him.
We'll catch him, Your Grace, sooner or later.
I should hope so, Witcher. For the sake of all Beauclair and yours. But to the matter at hand. Have you managed to establish anything?
Your Grace, it seems Siana tricked Detlef, used him to murder the knights who escorted her into exile. We have reason to believe that...
Your Grace! Vampires!
What? Speak now!
Vampires!
GG's.
They protect the city! Captain de la Tour defends the square near the boat landing, but so many lives lost!
Damn it.
Look at that, guys. Guys, look at that. Just look at this.
If it's war this Detlef wants, it's war he shall have. Geralt, get to work. This time I'll hear no excuses. Palmerin, you...
Get her out of here.
Let's save it here. Let's save it here and we'll continue tomorrow. We cannot save. We should defeat her. Yeah, basically. No. You should see tomorrow. Believe me. There are some quests, some good quests left. Can we just save somewhere? Good, thank you.
Siana failed to appear as summoned.
You'll see tomorrow.
There. Detlef was not making idle threats.
Seems not. Need to make some serious plans of her.
Okay.
No, it's gone too far, damn it.
We need to save.
Regis, you mentioned there was a way to draw Detlef out. A way you've avoided resorting to so far because you thought it was too dangerous.
Is that how I put it? Do forgive me that I've misled you terribly.
Uh-huh.
The word dangerous is simply a scandalous understatement in this case.
Regis, another inner monologue growing out of a personal dilemma. Just tell me how to flush Detlef out. Force him to meet, please.
In due course. But first, Geralt, I'd like you to consider the alternative. After all, you could fulfill Detlef's demand and liberate his beloved Siana.
Think Detlef still believes Siana's innocent?
I believe he suspects something. He must. And he seeks to understand what happened.
And for that, he's declared war on the entire duchy?
What can I say? Moderation was never his strong suit.
Nope.
Really want to free Siana? Hand her over to Detlef? Refuse to accept you consider that wise.
It's hard to believe, I know. But Detlef is not actually evil, merely impulsive. He needs but meet with her, speak with her, and he will spare the city.
No.
So say I agree to this, because I might. Still no chance Anna Henrietta will.
I do not recall ever suggesting we ask her permission.
The meeting. What if it's nothing like you say? What if it goes sour, ends in a fight? Willing to guarantee Siana won't get hurt?
It seems unlikely in the extreme.
Didn't ask for a lecture on probability. Need a simple answer. Yes or no.
I vow that not a hair on her head shall come to any harm.
Got serious reservations about this plan. Not least among them, we have no idea where Siana's being held. You heard the Duchess. She's not at the prison.
Hardly a reservation. More of an excuse. I'm certain you'll find her. You must merely decide you wish to.
Could ask Damien. Duchess treats him like a lapdog. Keeps him close most times. He might know something more.
There, you see? I knew you'd think of something. Bravo. I trust I've dispelled your doubts, then.
Not so fast. We're not done talking. How would I go about luring Detlef out of hiding if I wanted to? With the blood of a virgin?
You see, somewhere nearby lives an unusual denizen. One of the unseen.
We're not doing
Ancient,
the unseen.
Powerful vampires. Among the oldest and strongest.
And?
We're gonna do the good
This
ending.
unseen elder's territory. All vampires owe him fealty while they are here. He need but say the word, designate a time and place, and Detlef will be forced to appear.
So this unseen elder, how do we convince him to summon Detlef?
We must find him first. The elder does not see arrivals unless he absolutely must. But locals, Oriana, for instance, you know, she too is
Yeah, figured it out. All right, let's say she gets me in to see the unseen elder. What then?
I don't know. You'll have to improvise, I suppose.
What's next?
So I'm basically stuck. Either gotta give in to a blackmailer, or fight him.
You know what I would opt for. Should we free Siana and arrange for her to meet with Detlef, there's a good chance we'll all survive this ordeal. Detlef included.
Regis, don't mean to put you on the spot, but I gotta know. Say I do decide to fight Detlef. Who'll you stand with?
Should you decide your sword is the sole solution, I shall not stand in your way.
Appreciate it.
Certainly hope so. Now, please tell me, what is it you intend to do?
Crazy as the plan seems, I'll do it. I'll ask Damien about Siana.
You won't make me beg. I knew you wouldn't.
Slow down. Not promising a thing. Just want to get a feel for the situation to start with. Coming with?
Of course. Many hands make light work.
Yeah. Finally, we can save here, I suppose.
Hurry. Damien could be in.
Finally. We can save the game here. Guys, I hope you're having a wonderful time wherever you are. It was a good stream. Maybe we'll finish the stream tomorrow. Finish this game tomorrow, but we'll see about that. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.